All right, next, we have a friend from Fairfield. Nahome Abegaze is going to speak to us on his experience as an immigrant. Come on up, he's got to give hugs on his way up. That's the kind of guy he is. All right, let's hear it.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, everybody, for having me here. This is a personal story, as you can imagine. All right. So this is called We Carried Ethiopia With Us. If it's not clear, I was born and raised in Ethiopia. You guys hear me okay? Yes. Excellent, okay. So my name's Nahome Abegaze. I was born in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. I was 7 years old when my family left everything we knew to chase a country we had only heard about in stories, America. At the time, I didn't understand the weight of it. After all, I was just a kid. I thought we were going on a big adventure. I remember landing in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. It was early autumn. I learned quickly about the sanctity of American lawns when I wandered across our neighbor's yard and was swiftly reprimanded. It made me wonder what this new country truly valued. And as I began to adjust, I also began to understand that this land didn't always know what to do with people like us. People with accents, people with brown skin and unfamiliar customs, people who prayed differently, ate differently, spoke differently, people who just were different. But this story isn't just mine. It's really about my parents. My mother, who once worked as an accountant in Ethiopia, took night shifts on a production line processing pigs. My father, who held a respected government job back home, took work that left his ego calloused and his name mispronounced. They didn't complain. They worked. They endured. They navigated a system that was never built for them. Bureaucracy, paperwork, dead ends, all while raising 3 kids in a land where they were often invisible. And not too long after, they had a 4th kid. We dubbed her the real American. I remember when they began studying for the citizenship test, regular trips to the library or adult school to review the material, anxiety in their eyes as they flipped through questions about the Constitution, all while working to feed their children and keep them safe. They memorized the names of presidents and founding fathers, even though no one had ever asked them to declare their worth. And the day they became naturalized Americans, I'll never forget the look in their eyes. It wasn't relief. It was quiet, hard-earned pride. A moment that said, we made it, but we gave so much along the way. As their eldest son, I carry the tension of those two worlds. In Ethiopia, I was Ethiopian. In America, I became African, and then black, and then other. I didn't always know where I fit. But what I felt was that I came from people who never stopped believing in a better future. And they passed that belief down to me, whether they said it out loud or not. Today I speak not just with my voice, but with theirs, and with the voices of so many others who have crossed oceans, borders, and languages to build a life, to raise a family, to belong. We didn't just come here. We showed up. We built communities. We worked. We sacrificed. And we still dream. So when I say we carried Ethiopia with us, I mean we carried our ancestors, our recipes, our memories, our grief, and our unshakable hope. We carried it into classrooms, into workplaces, into voting booths, and yes, even into rallies like this one. Because we still believe in what this country could be, even when it hasn't always believed in us. Thank you for making space today for people like me, for people like my parents, and for the millions whose stories still go unheard. When you march today, do it knowing that behind every sign, behind every chant, there's a story, there's a family, there's a hope that crossed continents, and it's still alive. Thank you.